Assume that the tax function of a company should work under the same market principles as tax advisors, and that the in-house customers are senior management, finance, procurement, IT, logistics, internal audit, HR, legal, etc. Customer satisfaction is achieved by managing the expectations and relationships of internal customers, tax authorities, external auditors, and other stakeholders. First is to determine the requirements of client satisfaction of senior management, as they consider indirect tax of a lower priority than the indirect tax function generally does. Is the root cause misinterpretation, or not understanding and speaking the same language? The next step to achieve mutual understanding is to get agreement with senior management at the level of indirect tax risk appetite of the company in the worst case scenario. If you know the risk appetite, you have to identify the lowest performing indirect tax processes that have the most direct impact on the company's business objectives. Short problem statements for the gaps found should be written. They should include an estimate of savings or the amount of hours currently lost due to rework. Identify a problem, measure its magnitude, determine why the problem exists, and generate a set of solutions to ensure that the problem goes away. These statements can subsequently be prioritized and validated with senior management. Various solutions are presented with cost-benefit analysis, so a constructive discussion with senior management can be held about what is needed to close these gaps. For example, about budget and or resources needed or necessary for change of systems, processes, and controls. In the worst case, the gaps will not be closed, but at least you have achieved mutual awareness and hopefully responsibility. However, if the problem is material and addressed in the right way, it will more than likely be dealt with accordingly, because it has now become a mutual responsibility.